So you will have a canvas on the right side, and you will have the widget or the tool set on the left side. Can you see this? So you will have multiple tool
Yes.
sets. One for the data widgets. There are multiple things that we would like to do, right? And one for visualizing the data, one for modeling it. And when a model is given, we have to evaluate it. So there are two types of models basically. One is called as the supervised model, another is called as the unsupervised model, right? We will come to all of this one by one. All of others you need not have to worry. So you need not have to worry about image analytics, time series, networks, and other things. You need not have to worry now, right? We will look at it later appropriately. The idea is we will start with this requires no programming. Anybody who knows business, anybody who knows how the analytics process works, anybody who knows problem solving, you can simply go through, get the data, work on it. It is as easy as that. That's the first step. So we wanted to see that visual component framework or visual programming, the participants will be comfortable. They can say that I can build a predictive model, I can build a segmentation model, I can build a time series model. Give me the data. In fact, Kaggle, you can search for Kaggle. It's a very famous site for analytics computations. You can download Kaggle data and start working on this without any coding. So that should give you confidence that it is not a rocket science. Put it simply, it is not a rocket science. No need to worry too much about it. It doesn't mean that it is easy. So simple doesn't mean easy. If it is easy, everybody could have done it. That's why you have joined the course, to learn these type of things and start doing it. So there need to be a paradigm shift in thinking. There need to be a consistent commitment to learn and develop our weak areas to become stronger, right? But the easiest thing, it should be something like from easy to tough, not from the other way around. From tough to easy should not be your process. It should be from easy to tough. It's the onion ring. The first onion ring is visual programming, no coding. If I can convince you that you can build a model using this programming, no programming technology, and you can communicate why the model is working, what the model is doing, why your prediction should be trusted, I feel that we have done the job. So you actually testing that whether we can really do or not through you. So you have to tell. So when you tell, okay, I understood, I can do it independently, then the next stage comes. We move from no programming, and we would like to replicate all of this in Python. Whatever we have done here without any programming, we would like to have the skill set and the experience. But I can do without programming, I can do with programming. So both should be available. So we cannot say that no, give me only visual things, I will work on it, should not be there. And on the other side, it should not be completely I work only with the code, I don't use visual programming. So for non-programmers, visual programming is the first step towards becoming the analytics people. So in fact, if you look at the pyramid, the top of the pyramid will be storytellers. They tell the story and they convince people this is what they have to do, this is how they have to do, this is why they have to do. So the storytelling should be your strength now when you tell the story and things like that. But the next level is people who have made the evidence for telling that story. That can be done with visual programming. That will be the second level in the pyramid. The third level in the pyramid will be pure technical programmers who will write the code for doing that particular model. The fourth one is assimilate the data from different systems, integrate it, and give it in the format that is required for analysis. That's the fourth level in the pyramid. So these four levels are to be mastered slowly. Somebody may move up from ETL system. So ETL background people will be at the bottom of the pyramid, where they will be connecting data from any system, integrate it, aggregate it, and provide it to the next level, the modelers. Right? From the modelers, it will go to evaluators. From the evaluators, it goes to the storytellers. That's how the pyramid looks like. Now we are starting at the second level. We will come to the first level of the pyramid, which is storytelling later. But now we are looking at the second level, where we can do the visual programming. We can demonstrate that given the data, I can build the program. I mean, I can build the model. It is not difficult for me, right? So let's understand the tool. Then we will get into the visual programming. It contains data. So you can read data from a file. It can be from a CSV file. We will see what is meant by CSV file later. It can be from pre-built data sets. It can be from SQL table. This is basically accessing the data. So we can access the data from somewhere. Then we can look at the data, how it looks like, and color the data. In those things are vanity. Don't try to go for it. You can sample the data. You can select columns. All of them are self-explanatory. We will see that later. So once that is done, you will have visualization, right? So in visualization, you have tree visualizer, and these three are the most important visualization components we will use throughout. One is called as box plot, another is called as distribution. The third one is called as a scatter plot. So some of you might have already done this. In fact, at least we have done this in our 8th standard, 9th standard. You don't need any additional maths beyond that. To some extent, 10th standard maths up to algebra, right? And to some extent, the matrix is more than sufficient to understand most of the analytics. Unless you want to develop the algorithms, it is not needed. And most of the business analytics team, I don't want them to develop the algorithms. I want them to build the models. I want them to validate the models. I want them to tell the story. So that is most important. So you are moving up the ladder. So it's not coming down the ladder. In fact, some of you are already there in top of the ladder. Now you have to come down and take the skills from the bottom up. So learn SQL, learn Python, try to implement whatever we are doing in visual programming in Python and SQL. So when you have those skills, you are demonstrated on projects, rest assured that you are 95% ahead of 95% of the people who are in analytics. Because I have seen a couple of programs where they'll be doing something. I do not want to be with a generic programming model. So I want any participant passing through us should have strong project background. So when you do some project, you are capable of taking the project, defining the project, doing it and finishing it and telling the story and showing the ROI. So this is what we are looking at from every participant. So any help that is needed there, feel free. We will be there to help you. Then we have models. Multiple models are there. We can evaluate, right? So use this. Once you use this, let me take you through how this works. Then when we go to the projects, right, we will replicate the same thing so that you know you can do it.